Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alimi and welcome to the review of the Caterham 7. Well done folks, what I have here is the 1700 Supersprint version of the Caterham 7. Now you may notice that my shirt has changed, and that I won't tell you why, but what I will tell you is the specs of the car, the history of the car, the pros and cons, and who's it for. And so we begin with the specs. The 1700 Supersprint comes with a 1700cc 4-cylinder Ford engine, producing 133 brake horsepower and 166 Newton meters of torque. The car weighs in at only 540 kilograms, which is very light for a car. It reaches a top speed of 180 kilometers per hour and 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds. So now the history of the car. And so the Caterham 7 is based on a Lotus 7 that was originally sold in the UK from the 1950s until the 1970s. Colin Chapman, the founder of Lotus, envisioned a car that was lightweight, powerful, steers really good, and has good suspension. And so the Lotus 7 was born. Interestingly, at that time, there was a purchase tax for completely assembled motor vehicles. And so what Lotus did was they sold the car in kit form, meaning that you can assemble it in your own garage or send it to a workshop somewhere. And doing that reduced the price, because there was no tax anymore, to almost half if it was bought completely built from the factory. So then what's good about the Caterham 7? Well, you can learn a lot about building a car if you buy it in kit form. The car is agile, very light, very quick, has superb handling, pretty good acceleration, any other adjectives. Basically, it's a car that you can enjoy driving in the twisty mountain roads like this one, or even the highway. But what are the drawbacks of the car? Well, for starters, it's a two-seater, so no more than one friend from now on. The boot is extremely tiny, so there's no chance of putting all of your groceries in there, so you're forced to put it in the seat next to you. What makes it worse is it's already a cramped car. There's gonna be a passenger, so meaning that it's not a practical everyday car. Then who's this car for? Well, it's for the person who wants to have experience building a car, or if they don't fancy building, they can customize it from the factory and just drive. It's a lightweight, simple, open-top roadster. In terms of driving fun, what else could you need? Pure driving essence, which is what's missing in today's boring, safety-oriented and heavy sports cars. Which is why I love the Caterham 7. And on that note, it's time to end. Thank you for watching.